yeah, all expense paid to the gold city in Dubai. What nonsense! You are doing a hood rep. You are doing something about hood. You are not going to hood. You should go to take the person to hood. He has not been to some places. Take it there. We have mountains. We have waterfalls. Take them to those places. We are showcasing what you are doing. Whatever you are doing is going to be online, and I'm sure you are going to video him whilst he's there. You are promoting the place. Guys, how are you doing? How is everything? How is your family? This is Famaro Talk Show. You too can make a different development initiative. For short, you too see Madi. My name is Famaro, but for short, Famzi, aka Naija Pikin. Yeah, welcome to my videos. Thank you for those of you that have been watching my video. Thank you. I see that we're growing. Thank you so much for always coming back. Thank you for having to listen to what I'm saying. And some of them are like, why are you not doing? Why are you not, reviewing Naija Hoodrep? Of course, that's my line. Anything that has to do with Nigeria, I do rep, nation, and all of that. So I looked into it. I said, okay, so I had to watch the program they did like 2 days ago. That one is if a program. Okay, by the way, for those of you that don't know, there's a program just like Big Brother Naija, but this one is called Hoodrep. Hoodrep. That's we have some 21 persons, from different hood, representing their hood in Nigeria, different areas they stay. Particularly, they may not come from there, but of course, if you have stayed in a place for God knows how long, that's your hood. That's where you grew up from. So we have the likes of, just all over. But they gave them one task. Today's task is they gave them a task to talk about being a local government chairman for a day. And I watched it and I saw that they actually tried. And one of the reasons that I like this is I must commend, Navada TV for bringing this up, and the team, the sponsors, and whoever is behind this thing. I think it's very, very good. I really encourage that let's talk about our hood, because we need to talk about our own story. We need to talk about our story. We need to talk about things, let people try to, learn to invest within. So some of them, they ask them, okay, what would you do? What are the solutions you could bring for if you have to be, the local government chairman for a day? And I mean, all of them, if you ask me, I think all of them quite said what it's their pain. One person cannot solve the problem of a local government or a problem of a particular region. But to them, that is what they've written down. That is their pain. And I think because they've written it down, it's like a course for them to run with using the platform. If this Naija Hoodrep ever have a platform, because I understand that this thing is not even online. It's just on places only there. They don't post it. It's not on multi-choice, so it's just on YouTube here and some stations. I think Wazobia and some other stations, and those ones don't even show live. So there's a problem. So, but today, my annoyance today was with the judge. The person they brought is an actress, one of our actor, Bimbo. Everybody know her. I'll put a picture there now, and I feel that she came too hard on them. It's a program. It's a course that they should draw, or what they think is paining them. Everybody have anything that is paining. They have individual, thing that is paining them, and whatever they've written, whether it is doable or not, it is what they think they want to do. You understand? And for me, I feel Bimbo was wrong. He harshly judged them. As much as you're not pleased. To be quite honest, even me, I don't think I'm pleased with some of the presentation, but you don't run down. I feel it was the way she spoke to them was too derogative. It was too derogative. You understand? She just, she ran them down. It is not nice. Any little things, Nigerians, we should try to talk with love. We should learn love. We should learn to speak with love. whatever. She sounded like someone that was coming for a location that has been, very tired because she's the landlady of the place. They have a landlord and landlady. And to be quite honest, Atim is as an actor too, is the landlord, and he has been, very fair in his judgment. And even when he wants to put up a face, they know. You understand? You don't treat people that way. I felt she's too harsh. Because I've been busy since. So I said after that day, I sat on I said, no, I'm going to do this video. But I couldn't, because I said, if I use this annoyance, so this woman take judge these people. If I use and take talk, do this video, then I'm not gonna like her. So let me know. Let me just do one or two things. I had a backlog that I was doing before, so I had to finish it. Then I have a spare time today. So I said, okay, let me just do this video. I feel she's right by her choice. For whatever they did. I like people if you are not wrong or something, but the way the approach she used was very wrong. I feel I just feel that as a judge, she didn't do a good job. And to be fair, I don't think there's anything different from what Lotto Banks, because Lotto Banks 63, the 53 Lotto Banks, he's the one that won. Congratulations to Lotto Banks. But I feel you chose Lotto Bank because you could relate. You're a Lagos person now, so you could relate, and he's representing Isaluko, so you could relate with that one. Now, I'm not judging you that you picked him, but I just felt that you could relate with his story or with his, manifesto. That's why you chose him. But that does not make you talk down on every other one. Because now they will not have the morale. My pain is that those people, because of what you have done, they will not have the morale to pursue what they have done. They may not have the money to do, but with their platform, they can get people that will sponsor them to do one or two in their community. But with this thing, the way you lash them. Please, you guys can, if you have not watched it, please, it's online, Nevada TV. Please go and watch it. Go and watch it. I'll put the day on the description button below. I think it's day 55. Yeah. 55. It's today 55. I think it's day 55. 55, 56. Just can check. I think it's 55. Day 55. Go and check it up. I think she was too harsh. Her judgment was too harsh. You could tell people, you should show them love. You're like a mother. If you say you're a landlady, and you're a woman, a man should not come and be talking more soft than you as a woman. If you have an issue with anybody before you came to the place, and at some point you were even sleeping, you were sleeping off, so it appears that you were really tired. Because even me, I don't think the thing, because it was boring. We know that some of them were shouting, they were making noise, but people have different ways of expression. You won't blame them for that. People have different ways of expression. They express themselves the way they think they can deliver. So you don't judge people like that. Whoever is coming, I think for all the people that have watched, that have gone back to watch all the videos, for all the judges that have come, you're the worst judge that has come, and you are the lady amongst them. I don't know what is wrong, who offended you from where you're coming from, but the way your approach to these women, to these children, to this, young Nigerians in the Naija Hoodrep was too much. They had to, after that, they wanted to do a carnival to give us content, we that are watching. Do you think it's easy to be using, it's a live data we're using to watch this thing on YouTube? You understand? So we need content. I can't be wasting my day. If we don't watch, what is the game? This show will not work now if we are not watching. They wanted to give us content, but even Lotto banks that won, his spirit was low, because the spirit of the house was low. You bashed them, you killed their spirit even after the presentation. They've had presentation. Of course, they know that it's only one person that will win, and I'm coming to the winning prize. They know there's only one person that will win, but then we've had other people, and after that they drank, they did something, they couldn't do anything. They had to do Bimbo, that which is nothing. They wanted to do carnival, they wanted to do things, but they couldn't. Their spirit was low. Some people went somewhere to be crying and all that. Please, a judge, please, anybody, Nevada TV, Naija Hoodrep, if you're bringing anyone to be a judge, please be sure that they know what they are doing. and talk with love so that these people can come out. You're not just doing this show that they'll just give you people publicity, then they will come outside and not be doing anything. They have to make a difference with the platform, with their hood. That's what you people should let them know, that this thing that you have done, it is, make sure you go home. For me, what I would have done, I would say it's a very good thing that you guys have done. This is perhaps what is paining you. When you get home, make it a proposal, submit it to your local government chairman. Use your platform to talk about it. You can raise funds so that people can work with you. Like Omeche, for instance, now she said something about no tourist people don't come. That road, I've passed that road before. I could relate to Omeche. We go to Abuja. We had a nightmare. I think we ate a nightmare before we came to Abuja. The next place to eat is Abuja. So it is not a good place. As in Otukpo there, it's a road, it's a place that people pass to travel. And she made something, say, they have you, that is where you showcase your food. From Delta State to Warri, from Port Harcourt to this, from Warri to Lagos, you have places that they eat, that people eat. So there's nothing wrong in that. That is her pain. Everybody cannot do everything. It's only one day and they're in the house. They didn't go and do research of that. Is what they can bring out of their head. And the design text talked about Deve, and ghost workers. That is the problem of Delta State. That is for Warri as a whole. That's the problem. So that people are talking about what is paining them. What you should do, you'd have encouraged them that please, these are your pain. Make sure when you come out, reach the appropriate. So you have even given them assignments. Reach the appropriate people that you think can run with your course, with this platform that you have gotten. I hope it's a better platform that you have gotten, run with it, so they will have something to give to their hood back. That is that. So I think your judgment was not fair and you were not nice in talking to them. Let's be nice. Nigeria is hard already. Let's be nice. Let's learn how to talk properly. Then for Naija Hoodrep, the people or the organizers of this program, I don't understand why you guys think you must promote the tourist side of another person. Why do a Naija? You are doing a local show, events, or reality show that is very good. This thing is related to us. We love it, and you are giving the person that won something you talked about. They talked about their hood. You are sending the person to Dubai. I don't understand. What we have. Tinapa, we have Ibion, we have Kwara, we have there are places that we have not tapped in their hoods that have tourist centers. How do we bring this to tourist center? How do we advertise it if not for this one? I thought the gift would have been all expense paid to you go to one or two places. Yes, Lotto Banks is from Lagos. I'm not sure he has been to Calabar, even if he has been. But then, Tinapa, you give him a week in Tinapa, he'll go and hear, at least he will listen, he can relate because he's from Nigeria. He can relate, he can see things, let him go and see things that is happening in Tinapa or any other places you can take. We have a lot of, tourist places in Nigeria that is not tapped. This is an opportunity because we are talking about hood. So the gift should be that, you guys are taking people, and you make him choose a friend, one or two persons that so why would you want to take him to Dubai? What are you taking him to Dubai to go and see? Whatever he sees in Dubai, can he come and replicate it in his village? No. In his hood, does he have the money? He cannot come and do that now. But if you see something in his community, this is Nigeria, he knows that it's relatable. He can ask questions. So which people do this in this roundabout? This is who did it? They say he can go and see. He's on a tour. He can go and see the local government chairman there. See something. I would like this thing that you did. I like this in your community. I think I would like to take it back to a Saleko or something that I want to do. That is it. And you let him go with one or two persons that they can brainstorm. So it's not the only one going there. Even if he goes there, the money that you want to use to send, how much for transport for ticket alone? Only ticket alone to Dubai has done his 1 week another this thing that you want to do for him. So I see that you people's gift, you people should unturn it. That's Naija TV. Abi Hoodrep, Naija Hoodrep. See, that gift is that you people should not do anything abroad. Cannot. Una too they appreciate other people own live on our own. So that's gift that all expense paid to the gold city in Dubai. What nonsense! You are doing a hood rep. You are doing something about hood. You are not going to hood. You should go to take the person to hood. He has not been to some places. Take it there. We have mountains. We have waterfalls. Take them to those places. We are showcasing what you are doing. Whatever you are doing is going to be online, and I'm sure you are going to video him whilst he's there. You are promoting the place. You can even work with the states. Listen, I'm sure they can even give him to come and showcase their place. They can partner with you people. If you want to do any hood this thing, I'm sure, I don't know if you people should come and meet me. I'm a Naija Pikin, so let's run things. You should come and meet me. Let me give you people idea on how to do this. You don't come and do that is wrong. Let me not let this video be too long, because I want you guys to I just picked a few of their presentations, so you can just listen by when as they said one or two things. It's really very lengthy. They give them 5 minutes, or be there 5 minutes, but I just cut some of the parts. So but I just needed to come and say this. Naija Hoodrep, that gift is a no. You should go to go around. It's from Lagos State. He doesn't even Lagos State. I'm not sure he has finished all the places. We have places that he can go to. We have other places. They should go and discover. You guys go, and that Dubai cannot work. That Dubai, no, it cannot work. You cannot be doing a hood thing and taking people to Dubai. I was not Big Brother. Big Brother, they carry no, it's not even Big Brother self. Mukuna, they do something inside. You guys, not so they do. The South Africa, they do. So all the things they do, everything is in South Africa. We've been doing other places, all those other shows that they do. How many of them has come to Nigeria? About Nigeria, people, they won't come to Nigeria. But how many of them have you heard that they give that you won, you're coming to Nigeria? There's no place that there's no insecurity. There's no place that is not corrupt. So you people cannot be doing. Let's raise our flag. The things, because entertainment now is what is carrying us up. So let's do that. So for that, this thing, for the gift for Dubai matter, it ain't gonna work. Please, that Dubai matter. I'm not saying you can go to Dubai if you want to go to. If they come out, they will make money. They can go to. If you want to go to Dubai, people they just want to flex. Even themselves, they can go and flex. That's their flexing. But on this show, you are doing a hood thing. You should showcase our hood. Go and showcase our hood. The world want to see what we've got. The world want to see. Go and look at how this YouTuber Wodmaya has gone to Africa. Look, he has almost the highest followership, because people want to. They don't know. Even me, I like to watch it and say, he went to this place. He went to Kwara. He went to Benin. He went to this one. Went to this place. He went to see the Oba. They show them. They talk. You make history. Look at how they do all this abroad things. See. Appreciate your own and promote your own. Promote your own. Hood, you guys are trying to promote hood and try to see what they got there. Let them come out with what they do, what they can do. People just don't put them together in the house, win money, and the next thing is gone. What is the purpose of this Naija Hoodrep? What will not end purpose? What are they gaining? You tell them that as you are living here, make sure you do something from your community, so that next time when people are saying this, people will have sponsors. You guys will have a lot of sponsors. And as far as I'm concerned, I prefer this more than Big Brother, because this make a lot of sense. We can relate because it's hood. This one is from Kwara State. This one, Big Brother, yes, his character, whatever. But this one, you're representing your hood, what you have in your hood, what you have, this one, and you're bringing out the best of them. So please, I don't this has done too long. But please, I would appreciate if I'm going to tag you people here. I would appreciate if you consider your giftings from now till the 2 weeks time that you guys want to end. Please, promote your own. Thank you.
Caroline Ihoma Wonkonko, and of course, I am here to make a change. I want to thank God first. And I also want to thank my people of Nteya. And finally to say, I will give free immunization and medical care.
Could even lack the capital and revenue to generate by itself. For me as local government chairman, what I believe is you can't just keep complaining about a problem. You have to think, how can we as a people, how can we here, what do we have in our hands to solve some of this problem? And one of the major reasons why I left the Ukuri when I was much younger was because I saw that people don't share the same vision I have. People don't see what Ikorodu could be. And for me, Ikorodu could be so many things. We have the opportunity to develop talent. We have so many entertaining people there, but yet we don't have a way to grow them. We have real estate, but yet the value of real estate in Ikorodu is so low. There's so many small businesses, there's so many little SMEs around, but yet they are not connected. They don't have a way to showcase what they can do. Now, looking at all these problems, I decided to come up with 4 initiatives. The first one is the Bankole initiative. Now, before I start to talk about each of these initiatives, each of my solutions isn't something that you think of now. Because, look at Lagos. One of the biggest things that has helped our transport system is BRT. That did not happen in 2 days. It happened in years. So now, with the Bankole initiative, what I'm trying to do is increase the real estate value of Ikorodu because we have to think ahead. In a couple years from now, God knows, Ikorodu will start to be more connected with other sides, meaning that the value of the land there will go up. If we don't take advantage of this now, we will lose that opportunity. We also have
there is a big gap between the leaders and the people, even the supposed local government leaders, And this is the reason the people cry, and the governments are doing B. To tackle this and to avoid misplaced priorities, I, as your chairperson, would call for chair meetings once every week, where we all sit down. I have representatives. You guys, I pick out, people to represent the community, and we sit down and talk about the issues we have.
From prostitution to kidnapping to armed robbery, Yahoo, and ritual killing. Most people feel like Abuja is a place you can just go in, walk in, and just make it so easy if you don't have connections or you can't get a job. I want to reduce that mentality to an extent. And as such, I have profiled a lasting solution to that. 1, I have decided to build factories in Abuja. We don't really have much factories in Abuja, yet Abuja is blessed with rice, maize, millet. When you build these factories to process these raw materials into finished products, you are hereby creating employment for the people. Secondly, I will organize a workshop for youths willing to learn, equip and empower them with start-up capitals. Thirdly, I will teach things like bead making, photography, graphics, coding. By them learning a skill, they are able to feed themselves and sustain their family.
Employment, bad roads, and drainages. Although good in few areas, but bad in many. We have a population filled with talent. Young are vibrant, but without the resource or tools to develop them. The ones who eventually develop take their talent outside and never give back. This is understandable as we haven't been supportive enough. And finally, our health care. We see hospitals spring up here and there, but it's still not enough. I used to have an aunt. God bless her soul. She was a casualty of a medical emergency that couldn't be dealt with as a result of no space in the numerous hospitals she was rushed to. This brings me to my first issue to tackle. I plan to create avenue to train individuals and semi-skilled professionals on how to deal with small-scale emergencies.
Through back-to-base innovative projects, handwork for school children, technology, digital marketing for the youth, akwete and ECG aqua cloth making and dyeing for the women, waste upcycling and management. As an environmentalist, I am, and open for partnership. This project is aimed to reawaken the creative spirit of Nda Anocha for self-reliance and the economic growth. I thank you all and our king for the peace and the mutual coexistence in our Anocha community. For the good gesture from our prominent son, through their foundations, I employ others to do the same. Iken Noka for Foundation for Scholarship. Ikemba, sharing keke to the youth. Tony Mas, build many community roads. Accountability and transparency is my motto. Ndị akweze, neni agụlụ, agụlụzi Igbo, adazi nnukwu, adazi ana, Adazielu Obeledu Oleli Ichida. This is 10th time in Anocha. Gidigidibu Gweze. Let's work together. Chibike Ifedilichuku, Chairman, Anocha Local Government Area.
Thank you very much, Fedeli.
And provided us with abundance of food, which brings me to my first point. Lack of electricity. We are water itself, yet we don't have lights. Our food is spoiling. We harvest a lot of fruits, they are spoiling because we cannot preserve it. So myself, I will take it upon myself to fix that transformer in Otupo. That transformer that has been spoiled for 4 years, we will fix it so that we cannot start generating revenue, so that our fruits will not be spoiling. At the same time, I want to also create a small water bottle. People traveling, we pass. Tourists cannot stay because they cannot taste our motherland food. No, that's not possible. So we go to the women's meeting. We will employ capable hands, and I will build a modernized buka that has pounded dam.
And ensure the proper functioning of the educational system, and make sure solid attention is given to the health department. I have spent almost all my life here in Yenegua. In these years, I have observed and studied our communities, and I have seen a lot of problems that we have been having over the years. And today, with this my appointment as the chairman of this local government, I want to provide a lasting possible solution to these problems, and I will ensure works, and I will also show you all the opportunities we have. So together with your cooperation, we can help build and develop our communities.
Shakwara Wale Sakpara. This means Shakwara enter, poverty run. My name is Adewale Osazua Shakpara, aka Lotus 64 Banks, and I'm representing Isale Eko. As my landlord would say, great leadership starts at the grassroots. In order to feed the tree, you must feed the roots, which is why I've come with a 10-point mandate as the local government chairman. I start off with unemployment. We are going to empower people by teaching them vocational skills that will help them earn for themselves, and create workshops and seminars that will help business owners improve their productivity and income. We're also going to work on sports.
Be built where these boys will be admitted and fed on a daily basis and housed, and also taught various skills and trades that will benefit our economy and keep them busy and off the streets. I will also ensure that the government schools in the community, which is usually known for its poor teaching quality and untrained teachers with dilapidated structures, get proper scrutinizing, and I will delegate various members of the local government community to issue checks and balances in schools, to remove ghost workers, and also scrutinize the qualification of teachers being employed, and assess the accounts also to ensure that the revenues accumulated in these schools are properly disbursed and accounted for.
You know, I'm a worry boy to the core. Brought up in worry and everything, live my life, school in worry. And there's one major problem in the city. And that problem is the community development fees and the ghost workers. Now, let me explain to you what we mean by the community development fees. Now, this is not money paid to the government. Now, this money is paid to the community leaders. Like, if you want to repair your house, if you want to renovate your house, you want to fix the road in your street, the community youth will come and ask for a community development money, which we call DEVE. Now, a whole lot of time, after paying the first set of people, they go and tell the other set that then these people, they pay, they will mugu. The other set will come and also demand for their own money. And these have been slowing the development of the community. Like, if companies come to the community to invest, the same thing happen. When the company comes, these people go when they're trying to build up their structures and tell them, we need our community development money. And after paying the first set, the other set will come. And that have really reduced a whole lot of development in my
As an intermediary between Ojodu, Ifo, and the state, my team and I are responsible for a couple of things that I'll address in a bit. I'm not here to make empty or ridiculous promises, changes, or propositions. I believe, have always, and will always believe that when solving problems, you treat the roots instead of just hacking at the branches. So to me, this position is one of, if not the most vital position. To feed the tree, we must feed its roots. So to feed Nigeria, we must feed its local government and people. Now on to my first agenda. It's my responsibility to ensure order in the markets, provide with amenities, service roads, streets, drains, and public places, and build new facilities when necessary. I'm very much aware that since the renovation of Bega, the road expansion and the rest, the market, the very large, boisterous Bega market was shut down. Houses, shops, and the church were broken into, and in the process, jobs and livelihoods were closed. It sickens me to even talk about it. Here's what I'm doing about it. As we speak, I already spoke to a few civil engineers, and plans are being drawn up for the speeding up of what I like to call the Ojodu Bega Square. A bigger, better, and neater market square with more roomy stores, and every individual that was affected by the closing down of the previous one gets to pay 50% of whatever rent will be placed on each
This is
store.
why it is that effect that I have come up with a 6-point agenda to enable me serve, relieve, and uplift my people. First is self-empowerment program. Never have I ever seen a more hardworking, resilient, hungry, and talented set of youths like the youth in Chikun local government area of Kaduna State. As chairman of my local government, this local government, I have a plan to establish a fashion school called DIY, Do It Yourself, which will be strategically located in the heart of Chikun local government, which is Sabon Tasha. This will be affordable, teach people skills, and generate income for the local government and the state at large. In the same regard, after watching my mother successfully run a poultry business for many years, I've come to adopt the idea of opening a big poultry farm big enough to create employment and also generate income for the government.
Today's price is 600 hood notes. You can clap. Yeah, clap. But also, you get an all-expense paid trip to the City of Gold, Dubai. But of course, our winner today is
Lotto ti fall down.
And this is yours.
Thank you very much, sir.
Yes, we have come to the end of this video. Thanks for watching, and thank you for always coming back. Have a wonderful day, and please say no to Dubai.